quarter, second quarter, or the first half, or the third, or the second half. Like it was never consistent throughout the game.
But a lot of those players are gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially that safeties, that secondary.
Yeah.
And that front line is totally bad.
Shout out to Delpit, man. That dude was
playing. Delpit was like your Mike linebacker.
Yeah.
But then you look at Newsom was second in tackles.
Right.
So your corner, your secondary is leading your team in tackles. So it's like the linebackers had nothing to do.
Yeah. They still had to get
real quick, y'all, and it's just a minor note. So those who just tuned in on the actual app where you can see the lettering where it says Browns defense, there was some type of glitch, and I just seen it. So now you're able to see everything. So if you didn't see us earlier on there, you'll see us on Facebook Live. That's normal. But if you're trying to catch the actual wording where it has the Browns defense and what we're talking about, now you can actually see it. So it's on there now.
Oh, cool.
So we fixed it, and if you missed the beginning of the show, just reflect back on Tank's page or my page, and you can catch the beginning if you missed it. So we just talked about, just real quick, we already talked about the Browns offense, we talked about Watson, we talked about Conklin's injury and his replacement, and what else we talked about? Nick Chubb, and we talked about the grading of Stefanski and who else? And Watson. So you already seen or you already heard about the Browns defense. We said what a great defense. I give the Browns defense an A. What do you grade?
I give them an A plus. When you hold Cincinnati to 142.
100%. I give them 100%.
Yeah.
142 yards total offense, and then you hold Burrow at 67.
That's crazy.
For you fantasy lovers, Burrow probably got your team
2 points
eliminated.
2 points.
Depending on which league you in. Might have been no points.
Hey, some leagues it could have been just no points.
Yeah.
I guess he wasn't as bad as Daniel Jones was.
Well, Myles Garrett, what was your take on him yesterday?
Man, Garrett was just like a kid in the candy store moving around and just harassing. He only one sack. We looked at it. The Browns only had 2 sacks.
Yep.
And still were dominant.
The pressures. It had so many pressures.
It proved that pressure is more important than sacks because we look at Dallas. Dallas had 7 sacks.
Yeah.
But they had unlimited pressures though. Yes, every play was in Daniel
Browns, right?
Yes, they were.
Well, Browns had probably more.
Dallas seemed like they was every play they was in Daniel Jones' face.
With those 2 sacks, they also he hit the quarterback. I think it was either 10 or 11 times yesterday.
Yeah.
That's just awesome. And it wasn't just one person. It wasn't just Myles. It was the whole front line. It was our linebackers getting to him. It was Delpit getting to him. Like everybody it was free reign on him.
Well, most definitely.
The corners ridiculous.
Let's talk about the secondary. Man, we ain't seen the secondary and lock it down like that in a long time.
Very long time.
In a long time. I mean, they had Chase down to a minimum day. They shut him down. Higgins didn't even have a catch. Boyd didn't even do nothing.
Higgins didn't have no catch. Boyd was shut down.
And Higgins is the number 1 receiver.
That 3-headed
on another team.
3-headed monster. Yeah, they was just shut down.
Yeah, they're talking about Higgins maybe not even being a part of their team next year.
They got to pay him.
Yeah,
they got to pay him. He probably going somewhere else.
Can't pay him off of his performance from the Browns.
Yeah. So Jim Schwartz, you think anything? And I hate to say this, and I ain't trying to say anything bad. I ain't see anything bad. So did you see anything bad about the Browns defense at all?
Me, I didn't.
I saw a couple of run plays where
he did get loose a little bit.
Got loose a little bit.
But he made adjustments.
He made adjustments. Yeah, we didn't see it like consecutively.
Exactly.
So okay, they got that
one here and one there.
Here, one here, one there. Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't have held Mixon to 56 yards on 13 carries. So
yeah, man. And that was just defense. The pass defense was incredible.
Man.
Like I ain't never seen a defense from the Browns like that in a long time. If I ever seen one, but it's been a long time since I've seen one from them.
D-backs was knocking the balls down.
It's back when we had T.J. Ward and Jabril. What's
Man,
that?
that ain't
name
nowhere
again?
near.
But
This
that
ain't,
not Peppers.
this ain't nowhere near that.
But that's the closest I can think
We
of.
won the playoffs.
Yeah, we beat the Patriots and the Steelers.
That's
and
what
Saints back to back.
2021.
Yeah,
But that was about it.
this was pure domination. Yeah. But I guess we'll go to the next thing, which is special teams. So before we get into the special teams, I always felt like this, man. I told y'all, and y'all probably disagree with me. You've seen it happen. I told y'all York wasn't made for the Browns team. I told y'all to get rid of him. Y'all said I was crazy.
So I told you, I would have signed Robbie Gould.
Yeah, I would have too. I wanted them to go after Robbie Gould or even Mason Crosby.
But how can you complain about 100% yesterday?
No, well,
No,
I mean,
we didn't know what he was going to do
he
yesterday.
showed out.
I'm
He
just
showed
saying
out.
in the preseason when they were looking
Yeah,
for a kicker,
yeah.
that's
Well,
what
he
I
kicked
was
in Washington.
Huh?
And he was accurate in
This
Washington.
guy kicked in Washington.
So
I mean,
yeah.
he proved himself at this game. He kicked in bad weather.
Exactly. Washington has bad weather here and
Yeah,
there.
Washington definitely does.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I felt like it was a good sign. Anyway, if he's an 80% kicker and you already had a 53% kicker, it's no brainer.
Well, we looked at K.
It was more so in his head than the city itself.
No, it was more so on his head and in his leg.
He just
The
couldn't kick.
dude could kick.
Just couldn't
I
kick.
said, like, I
Kick
work
rocks.
for the Browns, and before we even start, I go out there on the field and watch him kick. I watched him kick against Bosley last year. They would start at the 30, and they would go back and back and back. And Bosley gives up, and Cade is just knocking them in from 60,
Man,
65.
him.
And it's crazy.
We see him
He
do
could
that in training
Yeah,
camp.
he could do it in practice, but he wasn't able to do it during the games.
But that's what counts.
And that was we know. And now that was just weird to me. It's got to be more so something in his head than anything else, because he could kick it. If he couldn't kick it, he wouldn't be able to do that in practice.
Man, he couldn't even hit the short kicks.
Yeah, that's
The problem
crazy.
is this: he's missing extra points.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
That's worse.
That
than
cost us.
anything.
That cost us
Exactly.
playoffs.
Yes,
last
it
year.
does.
It did. It cost you because you could be up by 2 or 3 or 1, but you missed the
You
field
didn't
goal.
know, and we're like,
3 games.
we're like,
it
is he
was
gonna make it? Is he not?
Yeah, we don't want that situation. We dealt with that with Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Remember we had
and Joseph.
Yeah.
Jared Joseph
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So we dealt with this monster before. We don't want to deal with
It just felt good to see a guy that came in there, man, and just kicked it and went through, and we didn't have to worry about it going through because we knew it was going to go through.
Exactly.
And it was in one of the hardest places to kick too, in Cleveland.
But it wasn't about they were less than 40. I mean, less than 50.
But it was raining.
Yeah.
So
Rain
give him his
and
props.
wind, it was windy down there too.
I give him his props still because he never
He
never
kicked
kicked
on
in
the,
Cleveland before.
No.
never kicked in Cleveland, kicking on the rain and wind. Yeah.
That stadium
down
is
there in
different from any
Berea.
other
He
stadium.
never.
It is.
They said he
Like,
never
like-
practiced at the stadium. He did go to Berea though.
He never practiced at this.
He
stadium?
never. No, they brought him in. He didn't go down there and practice down
Oh,
there.
wow.
So are you aware that Tristan Thompson is back in
in
the
Yes,
Cleveland,
we
they
were
signed him.
talking
It's like a
about
couple
that earlier.
hours ago. I saw that.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Hey Wes, we definitely and
He might give some help with some boards every now and then.
Yeah, because they missed so that was their big problem in the playoffs.
And he got a little toughness with him. He did that in LA, so maybe
Mhm.
he's here to show them young boys how to get a little toughness.
probably so, and that looks about bright. So that's funny though. Special teams, what do you grade the special teams?
I gotta give him an A.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Because I was like, okay, don't let him get this kickoff. Don't let him get this punt return. You know,
It was perfect.
it was perfect. No block kicks, no block punts. They let him, what the kicker was doing his thing. And so, yeah, I gotta give him an A.
Yeah, I'd do the same.
The ghost,
A,
ghost
as
of
well.
Prefer is gone.
Yep.
Most definitely. So yeah, so I give him an A as well. Like I said, I believe everything went well with the special teams, the punts, and then he made a 43-yard field goal in the rain. So that was
In the
impressive.
rain.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, that was impressive. Yeah.
That is
Right
not
down the
easy.
middle. He nailed it, man.
Very impressed
Yeah.
with that.
Bubba What's his name?
Bubba Van Tromp.
Bubba Van Tromp.
Apparently, he played here at one point.
I think he
He
did.
was a special teams guy.
Bubba Van Tromp.
I don't remember the name.
Bubba Shrimps.
So, one last thing, and this is pretty much the part of the show would be pretty much like the most.
Mm.
The Browns versus Steelers prediction.
So early in the season.
And the great thing about it is on the Monday Night Football. So, fellas, let me tell y'all something real quick. We will not be here doing the broadcast. We'll be on there doing the broadcast. If that makes sense.
No, I didn't know that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Zoom.
You never been on this forecast when you was in COVID?
Your phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be on there on the actual screen in different areas. So we'll be doing the game still. We'll be doing our show. It'll be like 30 minutes because we're not going to miss the game. We're not going to let you miss the game because you ain't going to listen to us anyway. The game. So next week's show is going to be a little bit quicker. And we're going to talk about the Steelers. And that's where the reason why it ain't going to be as long is because they haven't played the game yet.
Squealers. They were squealing yesterday.
Yes, they
Oh,
were.
man. Somebody throwing the towel. Somebody throwing the towel. Man, they got massive.
Throwing a terrible
They
towel.
couldn't even have Tomlinson step on the field to stop anybody yesterday. That wouldn't even help this time.
Real quick, y'all. You got
The trip.
will Tristan Thompson be that championship voice we need to get back to the promised land? We're going to answer that real quick, and then we're going back to the Browns prediction. Y'all want to answer that?
Probably not.
No.
If his name ain't
If he was,
Brian
I mean,
and Kyrie, I don't think it's going to happen.
yeah, he started here. This was the last place he started at, but I doubt that. I don't think so.
Yep. So let's get to these predictions, man. I'm going to give Bruce the first prediction.
So I got 35-20 Browns.
35-20.
It's going to be good weather.
You going to write these down?
I got 35-20 Browns. It's going to be good weather.
35-20 Browns?
35-20 Browns.
All right.
Because, like we said, there's a little discontentment in the Squealer's house. With
Discontentment.
Pickens going on Instagram saying stuff.
And
Okay.
Mr. What's his name? Candy or something. Their offensive coordinator.
Mm.
Their team don't like him. The fans don't like him.
So it's the house is on fire in Pittsburgh.
So I'm gonna give you my prediction real quick. All right. Is it raining that day?
Yeah, well, no, that is it going to be?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be partly sunny.
Probably sunny.
Unless it changes.
Monday Night Football. Pittsburgh gonna be riled up. They pissed off. Let me see. Browns just came off a good win. We just ready to get them one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're gonna win for sure. So I'm going to go with 31-20. Browns.
Close. We close.
31-20 Browns. All right, Tank.
I call him Pick Six for a reason.
Pickens.
The way that they played yesterday against a top defense, and the Browns being so far after one game, one of the top 4 defenses in the NFL, and the way that San Francisco put it on them, I think the Browns are going to do the exact same thing. I think we're going to win this game 34-10.
Ooh, 10 points.
Only reason I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I'm a realist. Only reason I say the Pittsburgh Steelers will get 20 points, and I'm not even being funny. I'm not talking about offensively. Defensively, the Steelers still have juggernauts on their team as well, so don't forget that. So
Yeah, why?
Watt would definitely disrupt your backfield. So I think one of the points will definitely come from their defense. I don't think it's gonna come from their offense, to be truthful with you. I think it will come from their defense or special teams. Their offenses stink. I'm gonna be real with you. Just stinks.
Yeah, there's no run game.
Top to bottom. No reason.
Offensive line is pretty bad.
Johnson is injured too.
Najee Harris is going to give you a run game.
He ain't get you nothing.
He's not gonna get you.
He ain't
nothing.
get you 2 yards.
He had one really good season That was his rookie year. He's been up and down, up and down.
I'm sorry, and what I seen yesterday, I don't see them doing nothing on Sunday offensively. Defensively, they still got it a little bit, but the 49ers got so many weapons, you can't stop that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We still got to get our weapons together to be true.
That's what we got to show our weapons.
Yeah, so we definitely offensively we got to come ready to fight. We know we can do defensively, offensively we got to come.
And I want to see another touchdown by Harrison Bryant. That was cool. This crowd went crazy when he got that
Because
touchdown.
he dropped passes last year.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, you're right. So what you think your prediction is? Again?
Mine?
Yeah.
What did I say? 35-10.
35.
So we all kind of close offensively,
Yeah.
but our defensively, you got them playing a much better game than we thought.
Browns.
And Jerome Ford, you got to make up, man, for that.
Yeah,
fumble
he just put two hands on the ball.
Yep.
Simple as that.
They held him
Threw
up
the
and
ball.
stripped the ball.
Well, he was running like this. That
They held
Chubb
him
runs
up.
like that, but Chubb runs a little more secure.
Chubb is also
He was running like this, but I would just run like that.
Chubb's so shifty, man.
Yeah.
And once you get open, then maybe switch here, you go on the outside. So Boston integrity, that's all.
So all you Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and I hate to tell you about this and say it to you. I was trying to see what this guy was saying.
Hey,
But
everybody's in. Let's come to an end.
Matt Canada, that's his name.
I hate to say this to you guys.
Then it's gone.
Offensively, it's not gonna happen.
Then it's gone.
Yeah.
Then everybody
Thrill is
gone.
I've listened to multiple radio shows all preseason, and I heard people saying, "Oh, we would pick Kenny Pickett over this guy, that guy." There's not, no. Mm-mm.
First off,
We know bad quarterbacks here in Cleveland. Y'all don't have a good quarterback.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna say what it really is. Kenny Pickett is decent. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. It's that stupid, sloppy, non-athletic offensive line. That's what the problem is.
That could be.
Kenny Pickett didn't look bad last year at the end.
No.
You go look at his stats. He didn't look horrible at all. He actually had Pickens playing very better than Johnson. But once again, if your line, that's go for Watson. If Watson ain't got a line, he's gonna be sacked every play.
Yeah.
So it comes down to your offensive line at the end of the day to determine if you're gonna be at least a decent quarterback or an elite quarterback. If you got time to throw it, you're gonna look elite at the level.
But there are other quarterbacks Pittsburgh could have picked.
There were.
Oh, I'm not.
They
Put it like this.
should've
Put it like this. Put it like this.
I'm glad they took
No, put
Pickett.
it like this.
We got
I'm not
nothing
saying.
to do.
I'm not saying that Pickens is
Yeah.
great.
Pickett.
I ain't saying that he's good.
Yeah.
I said he's decent.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's all I said.
But I'm not crying for Pittsburgh.
But good, they got a decent quarterback. We got an elite quarterback.
We got an elite quarterback finally. Yeah, we got an elite team. It's time for them to rebuild. We'll see you in a couple of
It's
years.
gonna be between Cincinnati and Cleveland.
I don't think so. I think Cincinnati.
No, they lost their whole secondary.
I
Unless
think Cincinnati's got a problem this year. I think we got to worry about Baltimore.
Baltimore's defense.
Yep.
Offense looked shaky yesterday. Guess because they got
They still don't
Lamar.
have no receivers.
They got Lamar throwing the ball too
They
much.
still don't have no
Lamar get
receivers.
hurt yesterday.
No, that was
I know he got hurt, but he only
J.K.
put up
Dobbins
like
got
4 points.
that's because he trying to
They
make him throw
still,
it.
they still didn't get no receivers.
They trying to make him throw the ball now. They ain't trying to make him run no more.
Did they say Beck?
Zay
Someone-
Flowers.
Oh, no,
and
Zay
Odell.
went off yesterday.
Yeah, Zay Flower
Zay
and
went off.
Odell had.
How could he go off? He didn't. Lamar didn't even have that many yards.
That's because he getting sacked.
So I mean, Zay Flowers didn't do much.
He did. What you mean he didn't do? That's like saying
How many yards did he get?
what he got like 89 yards.
That ain't nothing.
For a receiver.
We
for
look at what-
He's
Baltimore,
got another one receiver.
Well, I'm still saying we look at Brandon Ayuk did and what Malik Hill did. I mean,
Look what they got
Tyreek
though.
Hill. I'm just saying that.
They got Christian McCaffrey. That's a different animal.
Yeah.
He got Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel.
So what? Elijah Moore had 3 looks for 43 yards. So
That's not good.
No, but just with
I thought he had more.
at 3 looks, he got 43 yards. I mean. Well, anyway, we don't really care what they. We know they ain't gonna compete with the balance this year, regardless. They're not gonna compete. This is Browns division. This is their year. It's
Man,
time to take.
we got to do it though. We can't just go off the first
Gotta-
game. We
Yeah.
gotta
We
continue.
ain't going off the first game. We just were going off. It was preseason last year with the Stefanski ain't got to do everything. We got good experienced coaches behind them. That's all we needed last year. Because some of those things we did last year was just befuddling,
Yeah, it was.
Bonehead.
bonehead. And
Clock management
in the
was bad.
last 2 years with Baker Mayfield, it's like we know we could have done better with Keenum at quarterback, but you know Stefanski ain't making these
Who?
decisions no more. Case Keenum.
No, the other name. Who's that?
Case Keenum.
No, the other guy.
Oh, one in top Tampa.
Yeah, who's that? Why is he even in conversation?
You know,
He had a nice game yesterday.
Man, he was horrible.
he had 100. He had barely 160.
172, 2 touchdowns.
That's nothing.
25.
And Tampa Bay. I mean,
against Minnesota.
Minnesota.
We got most of their defense.
a dome
now.
and good weather, and all the receivers he's
He's
got in
still
Tampa.
horrible.
Come on, but we don't even care.
Yeah, right.
That's past. We don't.
Past tense. We got Deshaun now.
Got the shine.
Lethal weapon.
That's our man now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It felt good to see Deshaun scoring that touchdown. Though.
It did. But hey, you gotta have a playmaking quarterback.
You do.
You gotta have a playmaking quarterback.
You gotta be able to move.
You gotta be able to move when there's nothing else there. Take off. Take that 20.
That's the difference between him and a lot of other quarterbacks. He got them skis, man. He gone. The jet skis. He gone.
Yeah, Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts do that.
Yeah. I feel sorry.
I
for
felt bad for Justin, man, getting drafted
Why
to
did-
Chicago.
Why did the 49ers play him like that, man? You picked Trey Lance.
And-
I don't get that, man.
That
Come
was,
on.
Yep.
Hey, he can get out of there. His next
Hey.
contract.
Hurry.
Brock Purdy is not looking too bad.
I'm sorry to my Chicago family. I'm sorry, but Justin got to go. You got to get out of there. Y'all about to destroy his career, man. But I still love y'all, Chicago. Still love y'all.
Hey, you did
I
get.
got family in Chicago.
They
I'm
did
sorry
get
for
one
you
Super
guys.
Bowl. You got one Super Bowl.
More than what we got.
That's more than what we got. Been there twice. Lost one and won one. So we can't say much.
Can't say really nothing.
No, we still ain't sniffed.
Man. Not even sniffed. Not even
Sniffed.
touched it. Not even
No.
put it in layaway. We ain't did nothing with it.
We did not. No, we ain't had a championship since '63.
That's before Super Bowls.
Before Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's almost
64.
64 years.
That's-
Detroit with us. Notice when Detroit gets good, almost like the Browns, and Detroit get good at the same year,
Maybe that might be the Super Bowl.
kind of.
That would be awesome.
That's what they always say.
Detroit versus Cleveland, just like
That was all he said.
just like the Cubs and
Oh, man, ain't nobody watching the Detroit Browns Super Bowl.
Yes, they will.
Please.
You know how many fans the Browns got?
Well, we ain't. People watch
my
the Browns
God.
before they're gonna watch Detroit now.
I'm saying, you know how many fans the
They
Browns got?
they
They
watch
waiting
Detroit
for that
Browns.
moment.
Detroit. Browns no. Browns yes. Detroit no.
So I'm saying, the
Okay.
Browns
We
by
ain't-
itself.
Come on, we know we ain't never gonna see
Just
the
think
Detroit
about it.
Browns Super Bowl.
Come on, man. Don't say
NFL ain't gonna have
never
that.
say never.
They got Detroit versus Browns.
yesterday,
Never say never.
we even had my dude Paul Brown from England that runs the Browns backers in there. He brought like 15, 20 people to the game, all from England. It was awesome to see people from other countries coming
Browns
here.
now has a national.
We got the
International
biggest following in sports, not
Sports.
just football, just
Yeah.
sports all around.
You know what actually brought that upon when they brought the team up because people moved out of Cleveland and then when they came back, there's like, oh, I can watch my team now. They're
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people done moved. When the Browns move, a lot of people
A lot
done
of people
moved out of the
left.
city.
You sure it's not the sympathetic?
No, it ain't that.
Sympathy for the Browns.
No, we didn't have that bigger Browns fans for real. At that point, we didn't have it like we got it now.
College
I lived
fans
in,
would be
like-
some sympathy.
I lived in Hawaii for 5 years, and
Yeah.
I was working on a cruise ship out there.
Oh yes, right. You're talking about.
And there was a place in, where was it? In Waikiki Beach. There's a Browns backers bar right across the street from Ohio State bar. I thought it was strange because Hawaii University was not too far from there, but they had dedicated that little area to Ohio. It was awesome. I was watching Browns games and Ohio State games.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ohio State, we actually looked at better.
Yes, he did.
I get the opponent was trash.
No, man. I ain't buying no hype of McCord. He's still a work in progress.
Of course.
He's not.
Both of them are.
Everything's a work in progress.
It's a 8-4 season.
You gotta realize this. He's gonna get better as he get more reps.
It's an 8-4 season. We're not gonna beat Penn State. We're not gonna beat Wisconsin. We're not gonna beat
Not the way Penn State
Michigan
played on
and-
Saturday.
and we're not gonna beat
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. No,
Not the way they played on
Notre
Saturday.
Dame went and got.
I did predict that
Wake
upset.
Forest's
though.
quarterback.
Alabama upset. I did.
Oh
predict it.
yeah.
For Texas?
Yeah.
Oh man, Texas look nasty.
You know he had that quarterback though. You know he had him.
Yeah,
For some odd reason, I picked. Oh, that was Quinn Ewers. Yeah.
yeah, we had him. He bailed out on us.
We
We had what's the name?
You would have
Alabama.
bailed out too though.
We had what's the name? Do we have the Alabama quarterback?
But you would have bailed out too.
We had
You had CJ
Tate
Stroud.
Tate Martell was the other guy we had. He gone somewhere else.
Then another one left for Ohio State.
Who, Joe Burrow?
Well, that was before.
I was just being funny.
Yeah, well, Burrow started it. Burrow left, and everybody else left.
I mean, you gotta leave. You know, you can shine somewhere else.
Yeah.
You gotta prove it.
Yeah,
Hey, I ain't sitting on the bench because you Ohio State or
transfer portal.
wherever you Alabama. I gotta go somewhere where I can play.
Well, if you only can score 36 on Youngstown State, you got problems.
It ain't
You're
problems.
supposed to be putting 73.
It's not.
63 points.
It's not
on Youngstown
problems.
State.
It's what you got back there now. It's he gotta get more reps. He gotta play. It's not CJ Stroud back there.
And we're also used to not just a quarterback that can run and throw and create plays with his feet, but we're also used to dominant running backs. We've had dominant running backs for the last decade.
You let these guys run, they'll be dominant, but we ain't doing that.
Mayan Williams is good.
I mean,
They probably be gone at the end of the year.
I don't. Yeah, he probably gone because
He's gonna lose.
he losing Michigan and Penn State. He gone.
Yeah, I don't see him being here. Urban Meyer was getting all the recruits, man.
Yeah, but he was getting Ohio recruits too.
Yeah,
They
And
got some
Florida.
pretty decent recruits too.
He ain't
Not
recruiting
like-
Ohio.
not
man.
like all- like
he let
all-
look at all these Ohio quarterbacks. He let the one at Penn State go. He's right in your backyard in Medina.
I say it like this, man. Urban he had the best class of athletes when he was here. And then when he left, they started dwindling off. You know what I'm saying? You got a little crumbs basically now.
I think even McNamara. I think McNamara was from Ohio too, but he transferred over from Michigan to Iowa. So they're gonna let a lot of Ohio quarterbacks get out.
I don't remember this guy's name, but he just committed to Ohio State too, from Brush. Dude is like 6'6", 6'7", 285. He's an offensive.
player.
He's a
offensive
defensive lineman, but he plays both ways. But when he goes to Ohio State, he'll be on the D line.
Yeah, we need to get a quarterback in here because that's.
Yeah, come on, Glenville. I know they got DeMarion over there.
They say he ain't all that.
Just committed to Ohio State. Tight end,
the tight end,
quarterback,
yeah, the tight end.
receiver / corner / everything.
Speaking of high school
Kicker.
football, what's up with Solon?
Yeah, so went down this year.
Today 0-2,
Down.
They're 0-3.
0-3.
They lost to Shaker last week.
Shaker got supposed
They
to
2-0.
upgraded. That's the wide receiver.
Yeah, he a dog.
That's all American though. Yeah. And Euclid has a nice wide receiver, but Euclid's not too good this year.
Nah.
Cleveland Heights is looking pretty good again.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that will go. But before we go, make sure y'all go to tegmedia.org to check out the movie, The Last Song, Max's Revenge. It'll be in theaters October 13th at Silver Spot Cinemas. Like I said, tegmedia.org, directed by myself, Javon Bates, written by Anthony D. Phillips Sr., and we have other actors in there as well.
Did you in it? Did you get you in it?
Am I in what? The movie?
You doing the sound?
I did the sound, yeah.
You were in it.
I was in it, actually. I
You
was in the
got
last.
feature role.
I was in the last scene.
Bruce and
I got a guest appearance in this one.
yeah, so make sure y'all check it out, man. Support the independent movie scene. And trust me, check out the Dark Ether and Comic Creed on Tubi, Amazon, and any other streaming platform outside of the box as your normals like the Netflix and all that. But check them out. And like I said, hurry up and get them tickets. They will be sold out, man. So get them red carpet premiere tickets. And also, if you're thinking about being on the radio show as a guest and you got some celeb, about yourself and you got some sports knowledge about yourself, make sure you go send us an email, tegmedia1@gmail.com, tegmedia1@gmail.com, and let us know. Anything else y'all want to say, fellas?
Go Browns, go Cavs,
The Chiefs
go Guardians,
finally came to terms with
go Cleveland.
Chris
Chris
Jones.
Jones.
But yeah, go everybody. And
Go Cleveland.
hopefully, Jim Donovan, hopefully you get out of this, man, and you come back. We're gonna miss you for the foreseeable future of however long you're gonna be.
Yeah, man, miss him on the Friday night.
I turned Jim Donovan on and turned the TV off.
Yeah. Jim Donovan, he definitely the king of that.
Yes,
Late
he
night
is.
Fridays and high school sports.
Yes, he is.
Man, yeah, he gonna beat it, man. All right. And Cleveland, man, much respect. Everybody outside of Cleveland, much respect. Fans, family, everyone.
Yep.
And we appreciate, we love y'all. Y'all stay safe. We're gonna see y'all next Monday. Not in here, but on there. And 30-minute quick show because we want to see them Browns play. We know y'all got tailgate parties and everything else going on. So we out, y'all. It's Against All Live Sports Radio Show. We live.
Peace.